Sonic the Hedgehog has been blurring past our screen since 1991 on the SEGA Mega Drive, and since then he has appeared in multiple media platforms including comics, movies, animation, and, more recently, LEGO. And in this video, we are going to build the LEGO Ideas number 39 Sonic the Hedgehog set. It's right here on the channel. Hi guys, if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell to get notified on all my latest gaming content, and hopefully some more Sonic related content on the channel as well. It will greatly help me out, guys. Okay, so as you can see, I had to pull the camera that I used to do my recording right back so that you can just get a glimpse of how big this box is and hopefully the scale on what it's going to be like. So I got this for my Christmas. It's last year, 2022, so I've got a lot of Sonic related stuff to yep, so basically a lot to work with. I've got a nice little stage here, a second section of the stage from the Green Hill Zone in the very first Sonic the Hedgehog game back in 1991. I've also got some of the enemies. I've got the Crab, I got the Beetle. I even have a Dr. Eggman model to build. But first of all, we gotta do the important thing. We gotta open it up. And as you can probably tell, there's some tape here, and again on the other side right here. And instead of using a knife, I'm using one of my little screwdriver tools here to open up the tape. Or I could just peel it off. And the back here gives you a brief glimpse of what it looks like when it's built. So you've got, it's about 36 centimeters wide and 17 centimeters tall. So that is quite a long length of LEGO models to work on. And I don't know how this is going to be sorted. Go. I don't know if it's going to be in separate bags or one big bag, or I'm not entirely sure. Yep, so I've got lots of bags to go through. As you can tell, I've got about 6 bags according to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 bags. I see. And I've got plenty of stickers to work with as well. So it's gonna be a fun build. I'll say. So I'm gonna sort out all of these pieces first and foremost, and then I am going. Actually, I'm gonna read the instructions first, see what it says. But boy, these instructions. Oh, if you've ever played the very first Sonic the Hedgehog game, I'm sure you will get lots of memories. So I'm gonna see. Ooh, so it is. I think it would be best if I did this at least 2 bags at a time, or one bag at a time. So we're gonna have a multi-part series to this, guys. Okay, so bear with me 1 minute as I sort out all the pieces I'm gonna need in bag 1 of our LEGO build. Okay, so I sorted out all the main, the big pieces from bag 1, but I have done, what I've also done is, I've kept these 2 in their bags so far until I can have a little bit more room. So first of all, I'm going to show you guys what I've opened and sorted so far, and it will be quite a long series, this. I've got some leaf blades right here, some 2x3s, which is, does have the diamond crest on it. And they are light green because we're going to be working on the tree. Then I've got 2 light green and 1x2s with a curve on each end. Then I've got some 2x2s with a 1x2 peg side right here. Which I had, might be an actual list of these. Yep, there is. Carry on, I'll carry on. A 2x4 lime green right here. Then a 1x1 with holes on each end right here. This is what the piece looks like. Then I've got some 1x4s with the prints of the sidegrass on them right here. I'm going to show you guys later on in the video what they're going to look like, be placed upon. Then we've got some 2x2s right here, but it's kind of, this is what they look like. They are a little bit of a sorted steps, but they are going to be used later. I've also got a blue 2x3 right here for the build for this video. I've also got some 1x2s which have these slots right in the middle of them, and I believe we're going to be using these. I've got one of these in brown, black, and one of these in brown. Well, now one is shorter than the other, so do be mindful of that. I've also got some green 1x2s right here. They will have the support handles on the side each. Then I've got some grey 1x1s, so like these, but they only have 2 slots on both ends, so they're kind of like a Lego version of the L from the Nanoblock sets. Then I've got a 2x2 right here, which is like a support structure, I believe. Then I've also got another one of these, but in brown, but it is where the slots are right here. Then I've got a brown 1x4 right here, a geared 2x2 right here, circular gear right here, a 1x3 with 2 pegs on it right here. I believe we're going to be using that first of all. Then I've got a little ring here, which I believe Sonic, he himself is all right here. I'll assemble him in a moment. Then I've got 2 red 1x2s with handlebars on them, and another 1x2 red with a slot right here. Oh, here we go. And a pegless 1x4 black right here, and a 2x2 with a peg in the very middle, and that is, oh, there's also the white 1x2 with a circular slot in the middle. So there will be some Lego methods that I will not know about. Now, before I move on to the instructions section of this build, just realized that's some funny instruction right there. We're going to be building Eggman in a future video, so don't worry guys. So first of all, we're going to build Sonic. We're going to do body and legs, and then the head. And of course, he needs a ring. There we go. So, with Sonic assembled, I'm now going to get started on the assembly from the instruction booklet. Okay, so first of all, we are going to be working on the display for Sonic the Hedgehog, and this is the starting foundation for this right now. It's a black 2x4 and a black 2x2 with the peg in the middle, and that's it really. So it's perfect on what we're going to be doing later on in the video, but I now need to move on to step 2, and it looks like I have some more sorting to do, so I gotta get to work again. Okay, so I've now sorted out all the pieces from one of the little bags right here, and I have got all of them sorted. So I have got 2 little gems, red gems here for the Chaos Emeralds. I've got some 1x2 red tiles here. I've even got some 2x2s, 1x2s, where they are, 2 are, where the curves are going upwards, and the curves are going downwards. So that's it for the reds. For the greens, I have some 1x1s, but they do have a peg on the edge, like so. Then I've also got some 1x2s here, some 1x1s with no pegs on them. Then I've also got some black 1x2s with one peg in the middle here. Then I've got some circular black 1x1s here, and square 1x1 blacks right here, which we are going to be using in just a minute. In fact, I'm going to need 2 of those on the side. Then I've got some round 1x1 white peg tiles where they have little dots to represent the crab's eyes. So we are going to be working on those in a minute. We've also got some light brown 1x1s here where they have no pegs on them. We also have 1x1s, but they do have the pegs. We got 9 of those here in light brown, then 9 in normal brown right here. Then I've got some grey 1x1 tiles where they are rounded on one edge at one side. I've got 2 of these here. I've also got some khaki green 1x1s with the with some grips right here. I think they might be for the tree. I've also got some pink 2x2 circular tiles right here. Then I've also got a dark brown 2x2 right here. I even have some grey 1x1s here with some hands pointing out to the edge, just so. I even have some lime green 2x2 no peg circular tile here, and another a normal green 2x2 circular peg in the middle. And that is it. So now I just need to show you guys what you have to do on the next step. Doesn't really matter which way it is, as long as it's done. There we go. That is it for step 2 of the display. So I'm going to sort out my workspace and then get to work on the next step. Before I move on to the next step of the build, I just forgot to mention these 2 little pieces. I've got some clear little weird ones here. I believe these are going to be for the crab's eyes. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like that's how it's going to be. And I've also got these 3 little searchlight pieces right here. I believe they are going to be used for the crab's legs. I'm not entirely sure. But that is it for those pieces. I'm now going to do step 3 and step 4 of the build. And it's really easy. Step 3 is just you grab the 1x3s with 2 pegs and you place them on like so. And then you grab the long 2x10 black, and then you apply it right in the very middle, as such. And that's it for step 3 and 4. So now I'm going to do step 5, where it looks like I'm going to be finishing off the front of the stand. Okay, so I have done step 5 of the build, and all I had to do was place some 2x2s with 1 peg in the very center here, here, and here, and then some 1x2s with the peg in the middle here and here. And you gotta make it look like this so that the Chaos Emeralds are nice and evenly distanced from each other. And just for display purposes, this is what it should look like at the end of this bag, but I might as well do it right now. Boom. That is Chaos Emerald number 1 collected. And now for step 6, it's really easy. All I have to do is grab one of these and put it in the back tile here, and then grab a 1x4 with no pegs on it. And that is it. We are nearly ready with the stand. All we need is this little piece right here. So all you gotta do is attach it on like so, and then place Sonic, if you want Sonic there, like that. There we go. And it's really easy, this one. So with that over and done with, I'm now going to move on to the next step, which is, looks like it's going to be the assembly of that crab robot. And first of all, oh, it looks like I'm going to have to do some more sorting again. Okay, so I've now sorted out the pieces from the last bag, and I'll try and explain all of them in one go, unlike the last time. First of all, we're going to need this circular 2x2 tile for the first step of building the crab. We've also got 2, 4, 6, 8 circular 1x1 bricks here. I believe these are going to be for the palm tree here for the level, the build. We've also got some light green 1x2s here. We've got 3 of these. We've also got some light green 1x1s, no pegs tiles. I even have a little 1x2 slope tile right here in red. Green, I have 1x1s with a peg on the side here. I've even got some black 1x1s with some circular cylinders in the very middle of each one. I've got 2 of those. I have a little clear 2x2 right here. I believe this is going to be the stand for the robot. I even have a 1x2 grave right here. I'm not sure what that's going to be for yet. I even have 5 of these little weird, funny little pistol things. I believe they are going to be the legs of the robot. I will find out as I go along in the build. But right now, I just need to grab all the grey tiles that I'll need in step 2 of this build. And I gotta apply each one like so. Till it forms something like this, which is beautiful. So before I move on to step 3 of the crab build, I'm going to once again tidy my area and then start the build. So step 3 is now over and done with. It was really easy. I just grabbed a grey 1x2 with the peg in the middle right here, and I've done this for the front. Then on the back right here is a red 1x2 right here, so that it's nice and stable. Step 4, because I love doing this on camera to show you guys what it looks like. We just need 2 of these 1x2 reds with the handlebars each, and then we apply each one on top like so. There we go, nice and easy. And that is step 3 and 4 done. So now I'm going to work on step 5 and step 6 and show you guys the end result of each one. I've done step 5 and 6 as promised, but I've also done step 7. So let me show you guys exactly what I've done on the model right here. First of all, I did a curved 1x1 right here. Well, half curved right here, and I've done it on the 1x2 grave from the first step, step 3 of the build. Then I went and applied a roof tile 1x2 right here on top of the 2 handlebars, and I had to make sure that it was facing the back of the crab walker. Then, underneath the model, I applied a see-through 2x2 right here, so that it's got a nice support for the model, because it doesn't look like it's going to be using its own legs to stay on the model. And speaking of legs, we've also applied, if you remember those those weird gun pieces from earlier, I had to grab 4 of those and place the handle inside each of the holes as such. There we go. And that is the walker with his legs. So with that over and done with, I'm now going to get to work on step 8 and 9. Okay, so before we do the final assembly of our crab walker, let me just show you guys exactly what I've done. This is what each end result of step 8 and step 9 should all look like when you are done with the crab walker. So for step 8, you have to grab a 1x1 with a grip right here, and then place 2 red 1x1 tiles on top and underneath it. One here, and one here. Then you grab the rounded curved 1x2s. One for here, and one for here. And then you place it on the model like so. And you can pose it however you like. You can even have it do a bit of a charge. Like that. And then for step 9, because it's the eyes of the crab walker, we first of all grab the 1x1 with the black pupil, and then place it on top of a grey 1x1 with a hole in the middle. Then you place it like that, and then you grab the searchlight base piece, and then you insert it right in the middle as such. And all you gotta do and there we go. We have our robotic minion. And with that now done, I can now move on to building the main stage of the Green Hill Zone. Okay, so I've done steps 1 and 2 of the build so far, and what I've done is I had to grab the white cylinder 1x2 right here, and then place it on top of 2 black 2x2s, who's with pegs on the side right here, one like this, and this here and here, and I just had to place it on top on the edge so that they're all both connected. Now, for step 3 of the build, all I gotta do is take this little rod right here and insert it like so. And you gotta make sure that before you place it into the model, if I can just take a moment, you just have to make sure that it is the piece that you're after, and the instruction booklet has given you a 1-to-1 scale reference on what that piece looks like. There we go. And then, to make sure that it doesn't come in and out by its own will, we grab the 2 black 1x2 cylinders, 1x1 cylinders, and place it behind the white pieces as such. And that is it for step 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the model. I'm now going to get to work on step 5 and 6, where we're going to be building more, actually the side tiles, and all we need is 4 light brown and 4 normal brown, and we just have to place them on top of each other like so. And I'll show you guys what will happen after step 6 as well. Okay, so step 5 and step 6 of the models are now done. With the tiles that we did, the little 1x1s of each color placed on top of one another, I've applied it on like so. The brown right here in the front, and then the light brown here at the back, and the same again on the other side, so that it's nice and consistent with like a proper 3D model. Then on top of the light browns, yeah, I had to put on the dark brown 1x4 right here, so that it's all connected together and that there's no issues of stabilization whatsoever. So with that over and done with, I'm now going to move on to step 7 of this build. Step 7 of the build is now completed, and it was really easy. First of all, I grabbed the red 1x2 with the cross gap in the middle right here. And then I placed it on top, like I did with the white 1x2, on 2 black 2x2s with pegs on the side right here. And to help keep it stabilized, I've got another black 1x2 with a cross gap in it. Then, as you can see right here, I've done 2 light brown 1x1s on top of each other on the red side of this. And 2 normal brown 1x1s on the black side of this. And with that, we can now put them together. Just gotta make sure that it's nice. There we go. It's now put together, but it is a little bit loose. So we gotta address this, and hopefully in step 8 of the build, I can do just that. I've now done step 8, and I've also done step 9 of the build. So this cream 2x2 circular tile, it has resolved the stability issue with it turning over and over. What I've also done is to help make with a bit of insurance is I've done step 9 as well. So I grabbed this 1x2 with a 1x4 on the side. And I also applied the light brown brick here and a normal brown brick here to give it the pattern that you're all familiar with, the Green Hill Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog 1. So with that over and done with, I'm now going to work on step 10 and, well, step 10 through to step 12. Okay, so I have done steps 10 to 12, and it's really easy. First of all, for step 10, I just had to grab the blue 2x3 and place it on top of the 1x2 with the 2x2 on the side, and the cream circular 2x2 from earlier. Then on top of that, right here at the edge, I had to grab a red 1x2 to help keep things level with this piece here, the brown 1x4. And then I had around it, I went with a light brown 1x1 here, here, and again here. And I also applied a brown 1x1 right here, and to help out with the construction of the stage setup, I had to grab a black 1x2 with a cross on it. So that is that for steps 10 to 12. I'm now going to get to work on steps 13 to 15. Okay, so step 13 to 15 is now over and done with. Let me start off with the most obvious thing, which is from step 13, the yellow cross piece right here to help with the construction of the entire display. And don't forget, guys, there is a reference in the instruction booklets that you can use in case you're ever lost or you don't know which one to use. But after that, I grabbed a light green 2x4 right here for this side where it's covering the red 1x2 from an earlier step. Then on top on each side in the horizontal format, I've grabbed a 1x2 lime green here, and a dark green right here, which is nicely done. Then, on top, I grabbed a dark green 1x1 with another 1x1 on the side right here, and same for light green right here. And then I did the same again, but I had to grab 2 of each. So, one here, here, and then in dark green here, and here. And then, for step 15 of, oh, and of course if I remember correctly, yes, a lime green 1x2 here, and a dark green 1x2 right here. And then I grabbed these 2 1x4 tiles here, the special graphics from the Sonic the Hedgehog game, and I applied them on both sides of the display. Then I grabbed a pegless 1x1 tile, in lime green here, and dark green right here. So that's it for step 13, 14, and 15 of the build. I'm now going to get to work on step 16, where it looks like we're building a palm tree. Okay, so steps 16 and 17 of the model are now over and done with. Let me just explain what I had to do first and foremost. First of all, I grabbed the square 2x2, which kind of looks like a construction block right here. And then I applied the circular pegless tile 2x2 lime green right here, like so. And then what I did was I grabbed this black 10-inch cross rod here. And then instead of going from top to bottom, I actually went from underneath the model. I went from the bottom all the way to the top, because it is a little difficult with this tile to see where it goes. So if you are ever lost, do a model like this and you don't know where to start with something like this, sometimes the best course of action would be to go underneath it and start to help out with the foundation of it. So with that over and done with, I'm now going to get to work on step 18 on camera, and all I need is 7 round circular 1x1 tubes, and put them in like so. And this is what it should look like. A nice circular palm tree. Nice curved effects and everything. So with that over and done with, I'm now going to work on steps 19, 20, and 21 of the model. So, it shouldn't be that long, guys. So step 19 of the build is over and done with. So basically, we're building the top of the coconut tree in... or palm tree, I believe it is a palm tree, yes, definitely. For the top, I first of all did this. So, beginning with a tile circular 2x2 right here at the bottom to help form a base. Then I grabbed the gear 2x2 brick right here, so that it helps form that coconut, head of the palm tree effect. And to top it off, I grabbed the dark green 2x2 circular tile with a peg in the middle, and to help make it look a little more like an actual tree. Then I grabbed the light green 1x1 peg with slots on top all around and each one. So with that over and done with, I can grab this brick, pop it in this slot right here. It's assembled. It's nearly a complete palm tree. First of all, we gotta grab these khaki green 1x1s with handles in the middle, and then we gotta grab them, apply them onto the back, and you gotta make sure that they are facing right, as you can see right there on the screen, so that we can start forming more of the palm trees. So I'm now going to get to work on steps 22, 23, and 24 of this build. So steps 22, 23, and 24 are, well, 23 is nearly done. I've done 22 and 24, so let me show you guys what I had to do for step 24 firstly. First of all, you had to grab a little 1x2 green handlebar right here, and then place it on top of a 1x2 with a 2x4 hanging underneath, and play it like so, and then grab this little tile right here, which kind of looks like a shield, and place it on the top like so, and then pop it on the back where the khaki greens are. And then you start to form something of this effect with the tree. So that's starting to bloom a bit. Then for step 23, all you have to do is grab this piece, this dark green 1x1 with the handle in the middle, and place it on as such. We're nearly done. Because step 24, all we gotta do is grab a lime green 1x2 with a handle on the side, place this dark green 1x1 with a handle in the middle on top, and then the last shield, the blade here, and then boom. Done. In fact, you can even retract it if you want. The design is entirely up to you. And now we just got to work on step 25. And all I need is the last leaf, a dark green handlebar, a lime green 1x2 and another 1x2 with a 2x2 hanging on the side. So first of all, grab the 1x2 and place it on the side of this piece here. Then I apply the 1x2 handle on top. And then I place this piece right here. And then attach it. And there we go. We've done the first part of the stage. And I couldn't be any more happier. And this is what we have done so far for this very special LEGO Ideas build. And in 2 weeks' time, we are going to be working on bag number 2 of the model. So I hope you can look forward to that. So, of course, do not forget, please hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notified on all my latest content. Happy gaming, guys, and I'll see you in 2 weeks' time.